Hello beauties, welcome back to the Jolie Beauty channel. My name is Jolie Cash and I'm the CEO of beauty brand Jolie Beauty. Today is going to be a little bit different to my normal videos. We are doing hair. So on my Instagram stories the other day, I got loads of questions about how I do my hair and I thought, well, why not just film it in a video? So next time I get this question, I can direct people here and they can see. Let's preempt this by saying I am not a professional hairstylist. This is just what I do and I like it, it works for me, it's pretty low maintenance and it is my go-to hairstyle. So if you want to find out how to get beachy laid back waves with just using a hair straightener, then keep on watching. I'm also going to give you some suggestions of some great cruelty-free products for volume and heat protection. So if that sounds good to you, then they will be recommendations in here as well. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. I always like to start with my hair 95% air dry. I don't bother styling before this, it just takes too long, it tends to get flat. So yeah, I just let it air dry until it's kind of 95% dry and then I start to go in with some of my favourite products. Of course, because I'm going to be going in with a hairdryer, I want to protect my hair from heat. My favourite product for this is the Osmo Thermal Defense Heat Protector. It's a really, really good one. It's really lightweight and it doesn't weigh my hair down. So I like to give that a good spritz all over, making sure my hair is completely protected from all the heat styling that I'm about to do. My hair lacks a lot of volume, especially in the crown. It can get really weighed down quite quickly, so I like to use something volumizing. My favourite product at the moment to make sure that my roots are lifted is this one by Neil & Wolf. It's called the Elevate Volumizing Lotion, and I never thought I'd really like a lotion. I don't know why, I've always tried foams and sprays, so I was really surprised at the results of this one. You just have to take a little bit into the palms of your hands. I'm just rubbing that into my hands and then through the crown of my hair, just focusing on the roots and everywhere where I want to give my hair a little bit of lift. I always use a really, really gentle brush for my hair. This one can be used on wet or dry hair and it's a vented brush. I'll definitely put a link to a similar one in the description bar below. This brush is a lifesaver and it just stops my hair getting so damaged because it just goes through the hair so easily. I find these to be even better than the Tangle Teasers. They're so good and they're so affordable as well. So if you haven't got one, then definitely check that out. So now we're on to the fun bit, which is the drying. And this thing is my hair saviour. I absolutely love this dryer. I've tried them all. I've tried the Dyson, I've tried lots of volumizing brushes, but this one is absolutely the best that I've found for my hair personally. And it's so affordable as well. I think it's about £40 if I remember correctly. I'll definitely link it down below in the description bar if you want to check it out. But this gives volume like nothing else. I can't wait to show you. To dry my hair, I always section it first. So I normally section it into 3, starting at the bottom and then working my way up. And then I just go ahead and take my dryer, and obviously I won't be able to talk through this bit, so I'll just speed it up for you. On to section 2. Just give it a quick brush through just before I start drying it again. The music on the dance floor, I don't really mind. All the smoke is in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention. So you would say. And then I'm going to do exactly the same on the top section. But I'm just going to show you how I do my fringe first, because I know this is the bit where people struggle. So I get the brush and then I'm going to take my front section and I'm going to take it from underneath like this And I'm just going to blow and turn the brush as I go. And this is going to smooth out the hair while giving me volume there. And then when I release it, it should all go backwards like that. So I'm going to do that now. As you can see, that just gives you the nice volume and just a good base for your curls to come off. I'm just going to finish blow drying the top section and then let's get on to some waving. So as you can, I hate saying so. As you can see, that's my hair all dried, and you can just see how much volume that styler has given me, especially in the top and the front area, which is exactly what I need to get that kind of beachy look. I am actually just going to go and switch my top over, just because I feel like you're not going to be able to see the curls as well on the black. I am going to be doing that off camera, by the way. I'm back. And I've got coffee and I'm basically a whole new woman, so let's crack on with the curling. To curl my hair today and get those beachy waves with a straightener, I am going to be using the Cloud 9. I think these are called the Touch version, but basically they're absolutely awesome because they turn on and off just by clicking them together. I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes when I go out I get like the fear. And I'll like get out the house and I'll just be like, did I leave my straighteners on? Make sure to comment down below if you get that fear as well. Hopefully it's not just me. But these kind of get rid of that because they turn off when you leave them, and then you just activate them by clicking them, and they heat up like instantly. Like you click them together and 2 seconds later it beeps and it's ready. It's absolutely insane. I don't know what I actually did without these. Like, they have absolutely changed my hair. Also, I feel like my hair's condition has actually improved with these straighteners. I think sometimes you can leave them a little bit too long before getting new ones, and the plates can go a little bit more sticky, and that's when the heat transfers into your hair a little bit more and it causes a bit more damage. So if you are noticing signs of damage, it might be time to upgrade your heating appliance. I would definitely recommend Cloud 9 straighteners. Oh, see, it's gone off that fast. I would definitely recommend the Cloud 9 straighteners. They are my actual go-tos, and I will link the exact style down below if you're interested in those. Just like I did with the blow drying, I am going to I love that. Is it just me who loves that? Just like I did with the blow drying, I'm just going to section my hair, and I'm going to start at the bottom as well. When I am feeling lazy, I kind of do 3 layers. If I'm feeling really like I want something a little bit bigger, I'll do 4 different sections going up my head. For the purposes of the video, to speed it up, I'm going to do 3 today. Again, I go in with my heat defense spray because, to be honest, you can't get enough heat defense spray. As I said with this one, it just doesn't weigh the hair down at all, so I'm not scared of being liberal with it. If I had a conditioning one, maybe I'd be like, oh, I don't want to spray anymore. So it's important to get one that's right for your hair so you feel more inclined to use it, because heat damage ain't pretty, sis, and it takes a long time to grow that heat damage out. Just giving that a little brush through, and I'm just sectioning with bobbles. I find that easier than clips normally. So I'm just taking the bottom section. For reference, I'm kind of parting it midway from the middle of my ears, and that would be my bottom section. And just tie the rest out the way. So I normally work with around 1 inch of hair for each piece. And then with your straightener, you just want to go downwards like this, twist them, and then pull them through the hair. When you get to the end, you want to leave the end out, and you get something like that. The reason that I like to leave the end out is if you curl it all the way to the end, you tend to get more of a ringlet, and what I want to achieve is more of a beachy wave. So I keep repeating that all the way around my head, and notice how I'm turning the straightener away from my face. I think that's just more flattering for me personally. And I just keep going around my head like so until I reach the back of my hair. Insert cheesy music here.
Face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything.
Another good tip is when you get to the end, drop the curl and then just push it up within itself like that for a couple of seconds while it's cooling. By letting it cool before you drop it, it just sets it into place a little bit and it will just help it last a little bit longer. And so I'm just starting again on the other side and I'm just turning it away from my face, and this time my straighteners are facing upwards. Just getting slight to the end, leaving about an inch off the end, and then there's your curl. Find a good way, if you don't want to use too many clips, is just bring the section of the hair that you're working on forward as you go, and then you know you haven't missed any spots. The amazing thing about this hairstyle is I can wear it for around 2 or 3 days without actually having to style it again. So although I'm using a lot of heat now, I probably only have to use heat on my hair twice a week, which is not too bad. Considering I used to be like one of these early 2000 girls where, you know, we used to iron our hair, ladies, like. We didn't even have straighteners, we used to use a full-on iron. Give me a like if you were there as well with the iron just before a night out, because I definitely was. It was dangerous, you know, like I remember like me and my friends like ironing each other's hair, and I think they were like, we used to like burn each other, honestly. Beauty was pain, it really was. And now I have fancy straighteners. That's why I think I'm just like, wow, look at it. Does anybody remember the first Remington, like I think they were like pink and white straighteners? And they were like pink and white straighteners, and then you could change them into crimpers. This must have been late 90s, I think. Me and my sister had those, and we used to like burn our hair off with them and then get some sun-in spray and turn it orange. Classic time. That's the bottom section done, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a little elastic and just tie that out of the way, because I know all those... Oi, shut up. I know it's all done, it's all curled, so I don't want to get it messed up into my next section. So just getting it out the way just helps me focus on the hair that isn't curled now. So I'm going to release the top layer down. Oh, it's crazy. And then just give it a sectioning again. And this time, the section that I want to keep out the way is just round the perimeter of my head. About there. It doesn't have to be too neat. I never use a comb or anything. I told you I'm not professional. I'll just pop that out the way so we can focus on the next section, making sure I've got enough hair to work with. Yes. Lovely. And I'm just going to do exactly the same, curl facing away from my face, and I'll just speed this bit up and I'll show you the top section.
Even if I told you I could never let you go, I am not so sure you believe me. But if I mean to show you, I will never let you go. No, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in.
So that's the second section done, and what I do is I just put that hair in with that section at the bottom, just tie it out the way, and this just means I can focus everything on the top section, knowing that I haven't missed any sections at the bottom.
Everything makes total sense. When you're next to, when you're next to, when you're next to me.
Looking good. So that's the end of the tutorial, beauties. Thank you so much for watching.
You gotta be kidding me.
No. Let's part and sort this hair out. Give it a good brush through. And again, I'm just gonna take the straighteners again. Same old, but you get the drill. Pulling it through and just leaving the end out. Oh, the curls are so nice. Look how much better that looks just after a few strokes of the straightener. Oh, that didn't go well. What the hell happened?
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places, makes me laugh.
So those are all my curls pretty much done, and as you can see, they're looking lovely, but they're like a little bit ringlety and perfect. And the whole idea of this look is for it to be more dishevelled and messy and beachy. So what I like to do is just get my hands in, especially near my scalp, and just start shaking my hair.
Shake it back, buddy! Shake it before you bake it!
And this is going to make the curls like not so relaxed, just a little bit more like textured. As you can see, like just that little bit there just makes a whole different hairstyle. And then if you feel like it's still a little bit too curly, just run this brush through it. Or you can use a wide tooth comb as well, whatever you prefer. This one will take the curls out a bit more, whereas a comb will make it a little bit more piecey. You can get the same effect just running your fingers through it. And that kind of gives you that undone wave that you all ask me about on my Instagram. There is one thing I want to show you as well. If you've got an oily hair type, like me, after 2 days my head is just an oil slick, my hair goes flat and limp. And you might know, obviously, that you could use dry shampoo to help. Well, I actually find if you put your dry shampoo in when your hair is clean, it actually stops the oil build-up in the first place. And I feel for like this hairstyle as well, it gives you like a really good texture. So my hair's like quite shiny and soft, and maybe like for beachy waves you want like a little bit more of a grit, to look a little bit more messy. So I'll just take my dry shampoo. I absolutely love this collab one because it's cruelty free, it's vegan friendly, and as you can see, even on my dark hair, it doesn't leave a white cast. And of course, it's got unicorn on the bottle, so I had to buy it basically. So that's how I get my go-to beachy, messy waves. Like I said, I'm not professional, but if you did enjoy this hair video, then do let me know. I do find it pretty fun doing tutorials like this, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up if you've watched all the way to this point. It really helps out our channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so you get a notification every time we upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah!